Hey, Gary.
Hey guys, hey Tanoch, how's it going?
Oh, doing wonderful. How
Good,
you
good,
doing,
good.
Gary?
Hey, and you're here. Look where you are.
Oh, yeah, right here in your den,
No,
your
there we
your
are.
library.
Good, good. You look smart. You look smart. I figured you'd have the books as the background, but no, you got the china cabinet. You
Oh,
know,
well, Adriana's
you
got
look.
the other. I think she's got the other view. Or
Oh, I see the Pope. I see the Pope behind you.
oh, there we are.
There.
Yeah,
Yeah, I feel
your
like I
little
see that.
figurines that you collect throughout the years.
Yeah, look at that. I'm a little figurine lady running around collecting stuff.
Make sure you
Anyway.
don't open the cabinet because sometimes I drop them off high ceilings.
Oh,
That's
you
what I
do
would do.
that? Oh, yeah, that's right. You did that with your grandmother when you were a kid,
Yeah,
right? You would throw your grandmother's figurines in San Francisco out the window,
yeah, just to hear
right?
them pop. I couldn't even see
You
them.
were like an evil kid. You were like a possessed little bastard. Look at that.
I
Anyway,
was.
well, you still are. So anyway, glad to talk to you. Glad to see you. I'm glad you and Adriana are here. I love you guys. It's good. So I do love spiritual retreats because it's almost like a homecoming, and so all the children come home. There you are. They eat a lot, make a hell of a mess. Whatever. And so, but it's really good with Adriana and Tanoch because you guys cook. You can really cook it up, and so
That's what I was about to say. At least we cook.
at least you cook. Yeah, it's great. And you also clean up. No, I'm joking. You do great. And so, but you cook this amazing, you corrected me today. I said, I called it Latino food. I called it Hispanic food. You said Mexican food. We cook Mexican food. I'm like, oh, okay. I mean, all these, I've got to get it right. And so, but you do cook amazing Mexican food. And
Oh,
so,
thank you.
and
Glad you
and
enjoy it.
and you do it as a team too. I love watching you guys. You're dancing, you're hanging out, we're laughing, and you're cooking the most amazing food. And so you're going to cook lunch for the spiritual retreat one day next week, right? Or did I
That's
did I
that's
tell you about it, or did I just now spring it on you?
that was the sound of crickets. I don't know if you've heard it. But,
All right, so that's
yeah,
a no.
definitely though, for sure.
No, okay, good. So we'll have some fun. That'll be great. That'll be great. And you guys will get to eat the best homemade Mexican food you've ever had in your life. It is really, really good stuff. And so, what are some of the things? Talk about some of the things you're cooking. Like because I can't ever remember the names. It's
Well,
just
we
good stuff.
really well the stuff that we've cooked before is like that you really enjoy pozole. Um, that's like a soup, a hominy soup with different kind of meats in it. It's absolutely delicious. Chile rellenos, that's like stuffed peppers with cheese, three different kinds of cheese,
Oh,
rice.
I love that one. That one's a great one.
That's the
Yeah.
hardest one to make.
Oh, good. There we are. How did I know that? I think that's
And
great.
that's the
But
one.
that's really good. No, that's really delicious.
Yeah.
My mouth is watering thinking about that. That's crazy. You guys are going to love it. You guys that are coming to the live spiritual retreat, you get to enjoy Tenoch and Adriana's beautiful Mexican food. And I'm going to make them make the hardest dish, of course. And but I'll help. I'll actually help. I'll help. And you go, no, you get in the way. We'll do
Yeah.
it. So,
Too
yeah,
many
because
cooks in the kitchen.
too many cooks in the kitchen's never a good thing. But you got a good beat. You got like you guys got this wonderful beat, and so. But we'll just dance and listen to some great Mexican music, and so because you also play that while you're cooking,
Oh,
you know.
absolutely. You got to have the right rhythm, the right music, the
Oh,
harmonies, and everything.
all that stuff. So we're gonna have fun. We're gonna have fun. I appreciate you guys coming to the spiritual retreat, and for all you guys that are not coming live to the spiritual retreat, you can get the virtual retreat, and the virtual retreat is just great. It's like super entertaining. It is lifetime, so we never know what's going to happen. But that's part of the fun of it, and it's really really interesting because you get to see things, and you'll get to see very miracle-esque things that occur. I'm always blown away at all the amazing things that happen with spiritual retreats, all the spiritual gifts that you guys get, that I get, and so many things I do that I never. I remember the last spiritual retreat for you guys that were at the spiritual retreat. If you remember, I kept on going, never seen that before. Wow, didn't know that. Whoa, this is something new. Here's what this is, guys, and here's how I believe this works. We're going to try it out and see. And so I'm learning as I go, just like you guys are. Spiritually speaking, the universe is always expanding. God's universe is expanding bigger and bigger to being more and more and more and more. And as it expands bigger and bigger, there's all these different hell dimensions that crack off. And when they do, this unleashes a lot of times, especially in the last little while. All you guys have been going through this, as I've been mentioning, all hell is breaking loose. This means hell, your hell, my hell, everybody's hell around the planet Earth is actually breaking loose. And this is a big universal kind of dark energy that's cracking apart. As it cracks apart, you'll find that your higher selves will come flying out of these hell stuck dimensions. And these stuck dimensions is how you stay stuck in life. I asked God, and I keep saying this over and over and over, but I did ask God one time when I was meditating. I'm like, God, what's hell? Where's hell? What is hell? And God thought about it for a second, and he said, stuck. So anytime you're stuck, you're in hell. If you're stuck at your job, you're in hell. If you're stuck in a stupid relationship, you're in hell. If you're stuck because of situations, you're in hell. So the one thing that you absolutely do not want to do in life is be stuck. You don't want to be stuck. If you're stuck at this level and you can't get above it and can't get above it and can't get above it, get over the hurdles, you're stuck, you're in hell. So you don't want to be in these hells. Here's the way it works. As you crack these dimensions off, dark dimensions that have your higher selves stuck, your higher selves are your angels. That's the way it works. So as you crack off these dimensions, and you do that by getting spiritual gifts, and by tonight we're going to get a ton of spiritual gifts tonight, because I saw them coming down earlier today when I was meditating out in the gardens. And as you get these spiritual gifts, you clear your energy and you get unstuck. And that's what you want to do. And as you clear your spiritual dimensions and get your higher selves freed up, you'll find that your lower body, this physical body that we run around with here on earth, will become unstuck. Whether it's health issues, financial issues, love issues, family issues, or just your own crazy head issues, whatever it may be, or your crazy emotions, or just your whatever your stuckness may be. And we all have the same thing it depends on what year it is, right? Or what day it is. We all have the same stuff. We've all been through it. And so we're all one, and we want to help people out of stuck. And so let me talk to Cyan. Let me talk to her real quick. I just want to talk to you for a second. Is that okay, girl? I see you on there. I know you had problems with your computer last week.
You got, all right.
Yeah, you got to unmute.
Go ahead, unmute. There you go, Cyan.
Hi.
Hey girl, now you called last week, and I remember, and you were stuck. You were like, I'm going to lose a car, I'm going to do with this, and then all hell's breaking loose, and I'm stuck, and I don't know what to do.
I had a negative bank balance and couldn't get out of anything.
Yeah, better.
Yes.
Better,
A
right?
little bit.
Good. A little bit's a big deal. Here's what you do: you take that little bit, and you realize you put a crack in stuck. Okay, that's a big deal. So you've put a crack in your stuck. Now let me crack off the rest of your stuck, okay? And so, is that all right?
Yes,
And
please.
so, because I want to thank all you guys. I appreciate you guys kicking in, because you had financial things, and we all just
Thank
kicked
you
in.
guys so
And-
much.
Well, I thank you guys so much, because everybody kicked in a little something, and it got you a crack in your stuck. And now I'm going to uncrack. I'm going to uncrack. How, is that a way to say it? Anyway, decrack it. I'm going to decrack it for you. And so there we go. And I just cracked off this dimension that I saw around you that had you really stuck. And now there you go. And now you can breathe. Feels different feeling. See, take a deep breath.
Yes.
Okay, and now you got warm, and now your hands got light. I see light going back in your eyes. That's all I wanted to do. I just wanted to crack you out of stuck. And so thank you for being cracked out of stuck. Because if you're cracked out of stuck, I'm one with you. I'm cracked out of stuck. And I can't have you running around stuck, girl. Okay? I love you. All right.
Thank you.
Thanks. You look good.
Well,
You look good.
When it rains, it pours. Why am I in the hospital now?
Well, you're getting out of stuck.
So that's making me better?
That's making you better this time.
Okay.
There you go. And you look better. That's good. There you go. Yeah, they're getting your numbers right. That's what I see. Good luck. I love you. Okay?
Thank you.
All right. Good. Did you catch that, guys? I called that she was in there. I didn't know if she wanted to say anything about it, but she did. And so, but what happens is sometimes you got to go get fixed. and sometimes I had to go to the hospital. I would have for sure died if I didn't go to the hospital, even the minute I went. And thank God I had, Dr. Grossman and Dino and Michelle and everybody to know, and Adriana, and they're like, go to the hospital, you idiot, And so I did when I had the COVID thing. And even though I went, I still died 5 times, but came back 5. And so I popped out of a certain stuck thing where I couldn't go any higher in this universe, I don't think, spiritually speaking. And I couldn't. These Zion heavens that I bopped into after I went through my dying experience, the only way you could get to Zion heaven was to die. Well, I did. However, when I went, God threw me back. I went again 5 times. There's 5 Zion heavens. I got crowned in all 5, and he threw me back every time. But when he did that, I uncracked this dimension that had been stuck for a long, long time. And when that happened, I was able to then teach you guys how to get these spiritual gifts from this high Zion heaven. So that's what I'll be teaching at this spiritual retreat. It's a very important retreat. I was blown away at what came through. A lot of times, guys, it just comes through me. That's the reason some of the times I don't even remember what I say, because it simply comes through me. And I'm going from a higher self, and this higher self is talking sometimes and not me talking. It was really interesting. I was talking last week, I can't remember, it was a Sunday show that we did, the Sunday Enlightenment seminar and the master class. And in the master class, I was talking to Bog. And Bog is this big spiritual being, and a lot of you guys work with Bog because he came through in readings or in seminars over the last few years, and he brings abundance, and he makes your dreams come true. I figured out later, after I hung out with Bog for about 3 or 4 years, that he actually was a sun god. He's one of the 12 sun gods, and he was a sun god of abundance, wealth, and marriage. So let's see. He helps you with abundance, okay, and marriage. Well, that would be the 2 biggest topics everybody wants to talk about usually. And so it's really cool being buddies with Bog. And Bog will actually talk to you, and he talks, and he's got a great sense of humor. He's very fun. And he will give you gifts, and he gives you these gifts and that are above the karmic divide heaven. And so, and when you go above this karmic divide heaven, this puts you to a place where you can not have to live your lessons, but learn your lessons. So the lessons will come to you, and you'll know what it is you're supposed to do, how you're supposed to do it, so you don't have to go through stuck hells for a bunch of years and get through all that mess. You can just simply learn your lessons instead of having to live your lessons. So it was interesting. I was talking to Bog last week on Sunday when I was working with the master class with you guys, and Bog kept on referring to tomorrow in my head. And you guys had to correct me. Remember that, Dino? Remember you were
Yes.
correcting me. You were saying, what are you doing tomorrow? You don't have any, you're not talking to people tomorrow. But I was talking to Bog, and he referred to everything that is beyond today as tomorrow. That's tomorrow. And so a lot of times, the reason you guys aren't nailing everything when you manifest everything is because you want it to show up at 12 o'clock next Tuesday or whatever, right? It's got to be that time. That's when I need it, because that's when my car payment is due, or that's when this is happening, or that's when I'm going to take a trip, or this is when I want to do something. That's your problem. Don't put it on your time. Put it on God's time. Put it on Bog's time and all the bigger beings. Everything that is not right now is tomorrow. And just think of it as tomorrow. And I learned something from that little slip up that happened in my conversation with you guys. I learned that everything that is not now is tomorrow in the spiritual dimensions. And so you guys, when you're putting too much on time, your timelines, you're putting conditions and control on your manifestations. That slows down your manifestations or totally gets them stuck or stopped or in hell again. You see? So you want to manifest things and you want to allow it to come to you on God's time. And when you do that, you'll find everything works out quite nice for you. And that's a big deal. My feet are getting warm. The back of my head is getting warm because you guys learned something that was a very, very important spiritual thing. Hey, that I didn't know. Only figured that out last Sunday when we were doing the master class. And I only figured it out after the fact because I thought, why did I keep on saying tomorrow? Remember that, Dino? That was very not like me, right? And,
Yep.
and so, but that's why. And I went, oh, okay, got it. Okay, great lesson to learn. And so anytime I learn stuff spiritually, I always try to share it with you guys as quick as I possibly can, because a lot of times you guys will remind me of it later. And so that's important. When you learn something, please share it with us. That's what we're doing here on Tapping In with Gary Spivey. We are learning together. We are hanging out together. We're figuring out stuff together. And together, in oneness, we're going to win it. We're going to win this. And it's very important. I went into a lot of deep meditations this week, guys, and I figured out a lot of stuff. The one thing I figured out how special all of you guys are. I love you. Thank you for being here. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I mean that. And what the deal is, we are here to bring in all this light. How come? What are we up to? What are we doing? We're going to go to Dairy Queen, get some ice cream. What else are we going to do? We're going to fix dinner. We're going to put up with our crazy friends and relatives. You're going to be a crazy friend or a relative. I mean, what are we doing? What are we really doing here, right? Well, we're doing all kinds of stuff that's just human stuff, right? All those things you do every week. And so that's important. But the real thing we're doing is bringing in enough light to change the world. And that's what you want to do. You want to realize that bringing in the amount of light that all you guys are capable of doing when you go to this higher heaven that exists now, that's here, that we can get to from here, this is a big deal. So when you bring in these spiritual gifts from Zion Heaven and you bring in these spiritual gifts that are coming to you, you can clear people like, hey, Putin, for instance, or you can clear dark governments, or you can clear our own dark government, if we have one, or we can clear everything and make it a light government. If everybody's worried about things like politics, well, that's because you feel stuck. Well, instead of bitching about it, clear them. Yeah, they may be idiots, but they may be your idiots right now. So there's not much you can do about it. So what you want to do is you want to clear them, and when you clear them, you'll find that might be the little bit of light that made things work out good. Light changes things. Realize that. There's been different times that God had me fly to different parts of the world and meditate and clear crazy rulers like the Korean fella, or I can't even say his name. But anyway, remember, Dean, when I was on that tangent? And I
was muted. Yes.
Oh, I was blowing off, I blew off all kinds of stuff. I'm like, he's like, you got an appointment, but you got to talk to these people. You got to talk to them. I'm like, I don't care. I said, I got to do this. And I made it. And I remember when he was doing all this nuclear testing, I could call every day exactly what would happen the following day. So that's how close in I was, and I kept clearing his energy and clearing him and clearing him. And so, because I saw him hurting a lot of people, I saw that one time. And so, and I was sort of not too far away over there, close in, where I was I don't know if that was a better view from heaven or whatever, but I was clearing that problem. And that was something I was clearing for maybe, how long was I doing that? About a month, right? And until it became not a problem. And so sometimes your light, one person's light, can matter. I've seen all kinds of things. I predicted every disaster that was occurring in the 90s. Then when I predicted September 11th, I felt really lousy about that. And I asked God, could I possibly figure out a way to prevent the disaster? I said, if I can see it, could I fix it? And God's like, sure. I'm like, well, why didn't you tell me? He goes, you never asked. So it's really important for you guys to realize, ask. When you don't understand something, ask. If you think you got a good idea, tell God about it. Ask him. and then share it with us, whatever you come up with. But anyway, so I realized that I could stop things from happening that were bad things. And I started doing that, and I saw it working. And I would just end up in situations with people. They were going to blow up the Golden Gate Bridge one time. I ended up on the phone with the mayor the next day after I saw the vision. Remember that, Dino?
Yep.
You know, our buddy Willie Brown at the time, and so I ended up on the phone with him. And I somehow, I think I was talking to Daniel Steele or something, and he was on the other line, and she conferenced us in, because I said, you got to talk to your buddy there and tell him what I see. Well, then they caught the people that were planning that. Interesting, right? Many different ones. There was a problem with the port in Los Angeles. I ended up with the right agency to tell about that. I told them. Next thing you know, it was all over the news. Interesting, right? The shoe bomber. That. Bunch of different ones over the years that I would see it. And then a minute later, ever how it happened, I would hook up with the right person that could stop the disaster if they only had the knowledge, right? So my point is how can, it's not like I run around playing superhero in the movie, but you guys can play superhero in the movie just by bringing in the light, meditating, having great thoughts, and wishing good on your planet Earth. And there's never been a time that we need to do that more so than right now. That's what I see. I think that's very, very important. Do I ever see disasters happening? Yeah. I try to project as much light to them as I can. And if I predict them, I hope I'm wrong. I want to be wrong. I want to make myself wrong. And you guys are going to see disasters sometimes in your meditations. Well, if you see one, project light to it. And that's how you do it. And you'll get rid of it. A lot of times you'll hear about it, but it will evaporate. I was in New York City. And all of a sudden I woke up and I heard, "Get out of here." I'm like, what? I was right in Manhattan and had another couple of days, and I heard, "Get out of here." And then I'm like, "When?" They said, "Right now." I'm like, okay. So I called Dean. I said, "Get me a ticket going somewhere." He goes, "Where do you want to go?" I said, "I don't care. Just get me out of here." And so I went to the airport, and I got on a plane, and I was in New York, and I just came to North Carolina. And so I saw people coming in airplanes and doing another repeat of September 11th to blow up downtown where I was. And so I was like, okay, let me get out of here. And they said, go to higher ground and project as much light as you can. The next day, they caught the people, I think they were in the subway or something, if I remember it right, that were getting on planes and had all the big plans to hijack the planes and do the same repeat thing. They were leaving London and going to New York City. Interesting, right? But they caught them. And so they'll catch the bad guys, if you project light. So these crazy things may happen a little bit in the next while. And so as these crazy things happen, you guys are capable of stopping that by projecting light. So if you wonder, what can you do? You can do that. Okay, if you can do that, do you think you could probably prevent some of the disasters in your own world? Bet you could. And your friends and family? Bet you could. That's what I do all day. That's what I do for a living. Like people, you guys call me and you say, "I got this problem, this and that." And I said, "Well, here, let me light it up and let me do this and that." And then the next thing you know, that don't happen, right? Well, that's all it is. And you guys can do the same thing. So when you guys come to spiritual retreats with me, and I'm doing them all the time now because I love doing them and I love enlightening you guys. And when I do master classes and when we do Zooms like this, I'm trying to train up a little army of light workers. That's what I'm trying to do. That's my mission. That's all it is. And as you guys, you get to use your spiritual gifts and you realize how important they are. And as you get momentum, you'll realize, wow, I saw this, I felt this, I did this, and look what happened. And you'll see these great outcomes, and you're going to be really happy about that. That will make you understand what it is you're supposed to do while you're here. Everybody's always like, what am I supposed to do? I feel like I'm supposed to be doing something. Well, that's what I see you guys supposed to do. That's what I felt like you're supposed to do. So today I heard tell you guys about that. And so anyway, now that I got that out of the way, I'll start talking to you guys about you. And so let me just look at you. Let me see what else is going on. There we go. There we go. I'm just clearing you off right now. And so you got beautiful, brilliant light. Yeah, I see that. And I see Aaron, you're doing the love sign. You're doing the love. I love you. Anyway. And so, let me talk to Aaron for a minute. Because, these days, guys, it also takes a little more love than usual. You got to fill your tank with love. What's up, buddy? How are you?
Good, Gary. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Does any of that make any sense to you? Because you're spiritual. You're spiritually gifted. Really, really, you are very spiritually gifted these days. You can see
thank
things.
you.
You can do things. I mean, I hear beautiful stories back where somebody was messed up, sick, hurt, this, that, and the other, and you worked with them and they got better. I mean, I really hear this. I hear these stories back all the time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I because I'm learning from you, like all of
But
your.
you're learning. You're learning
Yeah.
from you. You're learning from heaven. I'm just part of the puzzle. I'm learning from you. I'm learning from, but I'm hearing all these great stories about your abilities. And so I couldn't be happier about that.
Thank you so much. I really try because I feel like it's my purpose, and then when I'm able to get somebody better, I feel better too.
That's what oneness is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every time I get people better, I feel better too. And there's nothing that feels better. That feels better than getting paid. That feels better than anything. That feels better than whatever it is, that feels better. Almost feels better than a cheeseburger, but not quite, but it feels, it feels good. It feels almost better than food. Well, maybe better than food, I guess. There we are. And
Yeah. And by the way, I want to share. Actually, I want to thank Tasha and Amber today on the Facebook group. They shared about the energy of the violet flame. So I was able to kind of meditate on that, and it was powerful. It made me feel so good. So I want to share this violet flame to all of you who doesn't feel good or need like a pick me up,
Mm-hmm. Well, you know what? This morning, can I say this to add to that?
Yeah. Definitely.
Anytime I wake up, the first thing I see is usually God, and He tells me one of the most important things, or two or three of the most important things I'm going to deal with that day. This morning, I woke up and I was in Zion heaven, and God showed me the Milky Way galaxy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And He showed it to me as from His view, and it had this beautiful violet blue vortex going clockwise through the Milky Way, as big as the Milky Way galaxy, and going to the planet Earth. And whatever you're about to talk about is the same thing.
Wow.
Interesting, right? And so I
Yeah.
didn't know it was called the violet flame. I mean, I had no idea. But this is a very important thing. God showed me that this morning. So anyway, tell us about it. Hit it.
That's it. That's the violet flame.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
guess. Yeah, I guess you made it even more detail about it. Yeah.
Oh, that's it. Okay. Well, let's get everybody that gift. Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. So this thing, and you never felt such a vibe. I never felt such a vibe either. I felt this amazing vibe. I had so much energy. I was driving Dean crazy earlier because I was giving him such a list. If I want to do this and that, I got this thing and that, he's like, leave me alone. And but I was all zinged up, if you would. And so, all right. So here's what I want you guys to do. Do this right now. Meditate through this. Walk with me through it. Okay. You want to go into your big, giant Milky Way angel. So you would say, God, give me my big, giant Milky Way angel. And this angel is going to look really, really huge. He's got big golden wings today. And I see him standing up in the Milky Way. Now I see him slipping down and going inside of your body. You guys just allow your Milky Way angel to go slip inside your body. Feel him as he goes inside. There we go. Now then, imagine the Milky Way from my view that I'm looking there. That's what he looks like. And just imagine from way up there, imagine this violet blue vortex of energy going clockwise. If you're looking down at the top of your head from the sky, coming clockwise down through the Milky Way galaxy and now into your body. So there's a tornado that is a violet blue tornado inside of your body. And as it runs around and around in your body clockwise, it actually clears everything and all your demons fly out of you. It looks like bats flying out of a cave with you guys right now if you tap into this. And this is a tiny little meditation that you can do all the time, and it really will work right now because God just turned on the lights with this violet flame. And he did that today. And so this is a really big deal. And so when he gave me that type of energy, I asked God, I said, why do I need that much light today? And he explained to me because of the thing I just talked about prior to talking to you. So this is a very led podcast tonight that I would call on you, and I hadn't talked to you in a while, and I had no idea you were talking about a violet flame. But this ties into what I just said. He says the planet has to have that kind of light so that some crazy don't do something crazy dark, you see, that would hurt us all. So there we are. So it feels very safe. It feels very warm. It feels very warm and fuzzy, and it feels very led through you. That's how oneness works, Aaron, and as you know. And so with you guys, you had something to say. You said it. It tied in perfectly, and everybody got this special spiritual gift. There we go. I love it. I love you. You take care.
Amazing. Thank you,
Yeah.
Gary. Love you.
Hey, amazing, buddy. Amazing. That's cool. You guys catch that? That was crazy,
Yeah.
right?
Awesome, Aaron. Thank you. And Amber Tucker. And who else was it on the Facebook group?
Tasha.
Huh?
Who else
Tasha.
was it?
Tasha. Oh, she was supposed to come to the retreat, right? But she's going to come to the September.
Oh, good. Okay. Well, make sure you guys do the virtual retreat. How do people do the virtual retreat, Michelle? How do they do that? They call
Very
you?
simple. They can call you the Michelle or go to the website, and on the front page of the website it says virtual retreat. Learn more about the spiritual retreat. Click on it, and it'll take you right through the virtual retreat. Or you can call Michelle. Very simple, 702-822-0548. And she will answer the phone and talk to you.
I think Adriana or Tenoch can show the information too.
Oh, good. Awesome. I love it. I love it. I love you guys. And so how many of you guys had some crazy thing happen this week, good or bad? Raise your hand if you got something going on. You want me to work out for you? You want me to tell you about? You want me to hook you up with something? You know, what do we got? Let's talk to Jared. Can we talk to Jared? Zatva. I can't say your name.
Oh, Jared. Okay.
Yeah.
There he is. Jared, unmute yourself, please.
Hey, Jared. Hey, buddy.
Awesome.
I'm good. What's your question or what happened? Tell me what's going on.
Well, this week, I talked to you before you had COVID, so I'm glad that you're okay. I want to tell you that. But this week my neighbor's in the hospital. She's been on and off. She's older, and it's like her son's a little panicked about it. I was talking to him earlier today, so I was just
Wanted to help
wondering
her.
if she was going to be okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was kind of my main focus.
Okay, I want you to look at her with me, okay? I want you to see what I'm seeing. So just allow yourself to see what I'm seeing. Notice how your feet got warm right now?
Yeah.
Okay, that's because your angel just stepped into your body, and felt your sinuses go open, and you feel warm all over a little bit. And I see your left ear go red. When that happens, that means your angel is talking to you. Okay, so anytime your ear, sometimes your ear get fiery red and hot. I don't know if you noticed that ever. And so, but anyway.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's normal.
I can feel it completely.
Okay, well that's just.
I wouldn't say normal, but
yeah, normal for you. And so what happens is when that's happening, see, your angels are talking to you. So always realize that. And so now I want you to focus on, what's the lady's first name?
Franny.
Okay.
I call her.
Okay. If you look where I'm looking, she looks like she's covered in black volcanic rock. Okay. Can you imagine that? Okay, there we are. You see it right there. You got a flash of it. You can see it. Okay, I just wanted to let you know you can see spiritually. So anyway, so now see all that rock explode off of her? And feel how you can suddenly breathe? And your head got really lighter and your feet got hot. See? And you're empathing.
Yeah.
You're empathing what she feels. And so, can you see all those demons flying out of her? It's like something's going in and just throwing all these dark demons out of her. See that? And if you notice now, your chest feels really pretty warm. Your chest is hot inside. Feel that different feeling. Crazy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you're just
Yeah.
you're empathing what I'm doing to her. You see? And so now then, I want you to ask God, and so you'll look up a little higher, and you want to say, God, can you please heal my friend? And her name is Francine, right?
Yeah, Franny.
Franny. Okay,
Um,
ask God
God,
to
can you please heal my friend,
Franny. Say, God, can you heal my friend
Franny?
Franny?
God, can you heal my friend Franny,
Please.
please?
Okay,
God, can you please heal
now you'll notice there's a rainbow spirit angel that's slipping down inside of her body. See that happening?
Yeah.
There's another angel, the angel Michael's delivering 2 new lungs. There, and we're going to all push them in. All you guys are going to push them in Franny's chest. Just push them in, push them in. Dino, help me do this. Push them in Franny's chest. There she goes. Now you feel teary. All you guys that participated in that, you feel teary. You just healed Franny. That's how you do it. You feel teary? See how you feel? Like that teary feeling? See, it's impossible to heal without a tear.
Yeah.
You feel a little teary, right? Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, the whole thing was very,
Yeah.
everything you said, very connected with.
Yeah, and you can see it, right?
Last time. Yeah. Yeah, it was a very strange process. Last time we talked, you told me I was psychic. And,
Oh, okay.
It was kind of like being told you're a wizard, Harry. And
Yeah.
what you just did, I guess I've never been through something like that, so it's something like new to tame, I guess.
No, it's all good, buddy. It's all good. You're really spiritually gifted. Be yourself in the movie, and you're going to have a wonderful life. And so you'll help a lot of people. You're very, very gifted. Your gifts will only get enhanced and continue to be bigger and more and more and bigger and bigger and more. But you helped your neighbor there. And now we just simply, from that point, you would just, pray and send a lot of light to all the people, the nurses that take care of her, the doctors that take care of her, because it's also important that they make the perfect decisions, because it's not like Franny's out of the woods yet. And so all the people around her have to do their part, or, she could still have a bad day. So we don't want her to have a bad day. And so we're projecting as much light as we can so they make good decisions. And so there we go. Anyway, thanks, buddy. Talk to you soon. Okay?
Yeah. Thank you so much, Gary.
Hey, appreciate you.
Take care.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you, Jared.
Thank you.
I like him.
Thank you.
He did really good. He did really good. As I went through, he could see all the different things as we were going through all that. And so it's really important. A lot of you guys could too. And see, that's the process. Or that was the process there. Every process is different. See, a lot of times when people learn things spiritually, they think, okay, I got it now because I did it one time or 2 times. Or whatever. Every time is different. I have no idea what's going to happen the next time I work with a person with COVID. I worked with a whole bunch of people with COVID, and I saw miracle after miracle after miracle happen. I saw people that had ravaged lungs that the doctors were like, this person's the worst case scenario. They will never breathe through those lungs again. And they're out of the hospital now, doing fine. I saw people that were going to unplug. I said, don't unplug them. Give me a few days. And they got better. A whole bunch of those guys, and because I was on sort of a mission, I was pissed off about this COVID thing, still am, and I was like gonna work with as many people as I could, to help heal them up. And so we're still not out of the weeds with this, and so we gotta keep on working on that. But realize that if you project light to people and just follow what your angel is telling you, you guys can heal them just like I can. And so that's what happens. And I say I can, God can. I'm just part of the process. You guys can, but you're part of the process. That's what oneness is. Who are we talking to, guys?
Thank you, Gary. Since you're talking about the hospital, we have Isabel Najira, who her husband was in the hospital, but I think they need to get some clearing and healing, if that's okay. He just got discharged.
Okay.
Actually, there he is.
He's still in the hospital.
Oh,
Hey,
hi.
buddy. Hey, I'm sorry you're in the hospital. What's going on? You okay? Oh, obviously not. You wouldn't be in the hospital, right? And so let me clear you off. There we are. I'm clearing a lot of dark energy out of your head. I'm clearing a lot of dark energy out of your chest and down in your lower abdomen and your lower back and all the way to your toes. And there we go. Now then, I feel like you can breathe better. I see you getting lighter, you know, and the biggest thing was to realize how special you are. In your mind, you got to know you're a real special person. And so I just see who you are. And in the last couple of weeks, people like you got beat up. And so, does that make sense a little bit? And,
Yeah.
and so realize all you got to do is say, I am special. And I'll get your I am angel in you, and you're going to be in good shape. Just say, I am special.
I am special.
There. And I am worthy.
I am worthy.
There. And it just slipped inside. Now you feel warmer, much warmer. See? And then all you got to do, anytime you're feeling like you're discombobulated, all you got to do is say, I am. And just say those words. Say, I am. I am. One more time.
I am.
Then your sinuses open. Now you feel slightly happy for no reason and teary. And that's all the healing energy as it's running through your body. And now I see about 200 big spirits jumping in your body. They're going to make you strong, healthy, and happy. And so I see that's what I see happening with you. And so
everything's okay though, Gary. He's good to go home now.
well, I feel like that you know, I think that he feels well, I see now. Yeah, he was missing some pieces and some parts. And now I feel like he's much stronger, you know. I feel like he'll be much stronger, and you just need you know, you got your love bug there with you, and so it feels like, does that make sense to you? You know, and so that's all you need is a lot of love right now, and I see you recovering and being fine, you know, and so.
And was it a stroke?
It was a crazy thing that attacked his head, but they can't figure it out now, right?
Yeah, they don't know what it is because
They don't know what it is, and so
yeah, he came in like rigid. So at first they thought it was a stroke, and then they did a CT of his brain, and then they said that everything's coming up normal.
everything came back normal. I can see what happened, and so it's like, yeah, they can't figure out what happened, and so the last couple of weeks people were getting attacked in crazy ways, and it was like there's no explanation. It was an energetic attack. You just needed a lot stronger spirit inside of you so that you would be able to ward off these types of attacks. And now you got a much stronger spirit in you, a much your energy's super bright, super light, and just say thank you, God, for my new spirit.
Thank you, God, for my new spirit.
There, your sinuses open, your belly's warm, you feel normal. Yeah, feels really, really, really good. As I scan through your body now, your inner ear is a little bit off. That'll make you dizzy. You'd been experiencing that for a little while, right? Every now and then, you just, for no reason, right? You got a little dizzy, you know, and so that's your inner ear, but not a big deal, but I see that. I would give you the same, I'm giving you the same answer I see the doctors giving you. I don't find anything that's wrong, but you're energetically, you were beat to death. Okay. So you just needed a stronger spirit so you would be okay. And so now you're going to feel better. Your lower back hurts a little bit sometimes. And so, but I just cleared all that away when I was working with you a minute ago. One knee's a little goofy from an old injury, I believe. And so it makes sense. And so, yeah. And so outside of, I can see everything in your body. And so I feel like you're going to be just fine. You need to take it easy for a few days and then make sure your love bug holds your hand all the time. That's all you got to do. You can do that, right? Love bug. I'm calling you love bug. You got a name, love bug.
Isabel, you tweet me all the time, Gary.
Hey, baby, I know who you are. Yeah, but it's really important.
I appreciate it. You told me he's been reluctant to talk to you, and I said no. Like now, you have to talk to Gary because he's gonna clear you all up, and you're gonna feel 1,000 times better.
Yeah, no, he will feel 1,000 times better. Maybe 2,000. We'll see. And that's all you gotta do is hold his hand. Everything's good. I love you guys. You guys get better. That's what an energetic attack is for a bright light person. You're a super bright light person, and I even had a bad day last week. Remember? Do you know it was Monday? I think. Remember?
Yep.
I was like, okay, I got to cancel my day. I can't have a day today because I have to heal. And so you have to realize some days you're going to get you're going to have to do that. And I had to do that, and I cleared and cleared and cleared and cleared and cleared. And so you have to meditate. I'm going to give you guys a free virtual retreat if you don't have one. If you hadn't already got the retreat, I'm going to give you a free virtual retreat because I want you to see and understand how to keep yourself clear so you don't keep on getting beat up. Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right, buddy. Okay, make sure you call the office so we hook you up. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you so much,
Safe
Gary.
travels.
Really appreciate it.
All right. You'll be fine. Good luck.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy,
Yay.
right, guys?
Thank
And
you.
so, but that's what's happening. A lot of you guys, you might have had a bad day in the last couple of weeks. It's like that. It's
They
like
make
that.
such a cute couple.
They do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, she's great.
They get
She's
free
a great-
retreat, free virtual retreat.
That's important. And for you guys that are not coming to the retreat, make sure you get the virtual retreat because this will really change your life. It's super important. Who are we talking to, Michelle? Pick me some folks
Thank you,
to talk
Gary.
to.
Okay, well, I got a whole bunch. So let's start with Katrina Ortloff. I think her boyfriend's also in the hospital.
All right,
There's
Katrina.
something-
What is this? This is crazy, right?
I know.
Hospital day.
Yeah, you were talking
Hey,
about it. So let's
Hey,
talk about it.
Katrina. Hey, my girl. What's up?
He's not in the hospital.
Oh.
He's not. But he has my boyfriend has COVID for the second time.
Mhm.
He went on a rugby trip and he had like the time of his life, I think, out there, and we weren't sure if it was like the travel sniffles, but I tested him and he had COVID. And so I've been trying to social distance from him all week. He's currently up north, but he's basically over the idea of COVID, and he's just tired of it, if that makes sense. And
Well,
I mean,
you
we
can.
all are.
Well, you can be really tired of it, but it don't care. So
Yeah.
you got to realize that's sort of what it is. So I would just tell him to take it easy. I cleared him this quick. Feel how warm you got? You see?
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll feel a whole lot better. He looked like he had a black blob on him, and so
Well, he's been acting off all week, because he has COVID, and I think he's tired of me nagging him. And like he went up north, and I just wanted him to be more careful, and
yeah, well, don't nag.
yeah, I know, right?
Stop nagging.
Right? Like that's what he hates. But
Then don't nag. Just say get better, honey. I love you, and I'll see when you get back. So whatever. Yeah, don't nag him. But he's like I lit him up. He looks like he's already in a healing space. I feel good. I feel really good about it. So that's good. I feel good about it. He's not going to have worst case scenario. He's going to have best case scenario COVID is what I see.
Okay,
So.
because I'm concerned that he's around people, and I just wanted him to not spread it, because I think he has like the one
Well, you're overthinking.
Okay.
Okay. And you're nagging him. Don't nag him. Don't overthink. Just let him do his thing. If he has COVID and they're dumb enough to hang out with him, then they're dumb enough to get COVID. I mean, you can, really, that's just being ignorant. And so I don't think he's around people that are really that ignorant. And it feels like to me that they're being careful. That's what I see.
Okay.
And so you can't be too careful, though. You got to be really, really careful, and you got to take it serious, because sometimes it is worst case COVID, like I had. And so, but you can, with him, I see him having best case. And so there you go.
And I have a quick question. A couple weeks, like about a week ago, I had I think an anxiety type thing happen to me, and it took me like a couple, I
can see what it is. I'll just get rid of it. Okay.
Okay.
It looks like, and a lot of people have had these lately. When you guys are meditating in the spiritual dimension, and it looks like you have a squid eating you. You do. It looks like a squid. Okay. And so it's got multiple legs, and it falls into this category, and it affects your central nervous system. And it makes you freak the hell out, and the most amazing panic attack you've ever even conceived of. And so the reason is that's the nature of this demon, of this entity. And I just cleared it off. You had 6 of them on you. They were on 6 of your higher selves, and I cleared it. And see how you feel warm inside? Yeah, there you go. You'll be all right. Quit worrying. It comes from worrying. Did I mention worrying?
Yeah, I know. I was worrying about work stuff.
Yeah,
so.
did I say anything about worrying? I'm still talking about worrying. You tired of hearing me talk about worrying? Okay, get it? Okay, you have to make yourself not worry. Think of the best possible outcome instead of worrying about the worst. And see, now your hands are light, your body's hot, you're feeling different. Okay, there you go, fixed you, starting to sweat. There we go. There we are. There we are. Good luck, honey. I love you. All right.
Thank you.
Hey, appreciate you. There
Thank
we
you,
go.
Katrina.
Yeah, and so you guys should take a lesson in worry. Don't. When you worry all the time, you actually mojo everybody. So if you got some family members and you're all worried about them, just mojo the hell out of them. Why not? Take them down. No, stop. When you got some bad situation that you're going through, worry like hell. Just worry about it, right? And blow your damn world up. Or you know what? Don't do that. That's dumb. Don't do that. Stop worrying. When you have something you're worried about, here's how to worry. And it's not like we don't have things that are concerning. We do. Think of the best possible outcome and ask God for that. And project all the light you can to it. Try worrying like that and see what happens. You'll change your life. And everything will work out. That's what I see. Good luck. Anyway, who are we talking to?
Thank you, Gary. Can we go to Veronica C, please? Veronica
Yeah.
Cervantes. Thank you, Veronica.
like
Thanks
her.
for
All right.
waiting.
I like her. I feel her. I like her.
I had a rough day yesterday. I broke my glasses and I hit my head twice, like really hard. The second time I hit it, I even forgot that I hit it the first time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you can see, like I have like a bump and it hurts. So
Oh.
right now I'm just trying to focus on you. So I'll say sorry if my eyes kind of curve. But my glasses broke.
Oh, so
I
sorry.
have to wear them like this.
Oh, good Lord. All right. And so,
Yeah, it's
and the
been rough,
question,
but
and the
I'm-
question is,
I'm really trying to be positive amongst all this stuff that's going on with me. But I keep feeling like I just get dragged down just really bad as much as I'm like trying to pull myself out of it.
here's what you got.
not
Let me
working.
fix it. Here's what you got. Let me talk for a minute. Okay. And so and I can help you out of it. When you have a bunch of higher selves that are hung in negative dimensions, they are going the wrong way and they pull you down and you feel like hell because you're in hell. Okay. You got a negative spiral going a million miles an hour, and I'm cracking you out of it as we speak. You got not six higher selves, 6 dimensions, dark and down. I just cracked you out of them. And so there we go. And this beautiful blue light, imagine this crazy violet blue. Imagine this violet blue energy, okay? And so, you know the color of a violet, sort of, right? Just imagine this violet blue energy. Imagine, and now you did it, okay? And now you notice your hands are getting a little warm, and your face, and your feet, and your whole body. You feel that? Okay, guys, that's how easy it is today. Now, I don't know about tomorrow, the next day, or next week, or next year, or whatever, but probably then as well. This is a new energy that God added to the planet today, and it's this beautiful violet vortex. It's in the whole Milky Way galaxy, aimed at the planet Earth. You live on Earth, right, honey? You're an Earthling?
Yes.
You're an Earthling. Okay, that qualifies you. All right, you're qualified. Okay, there we go. And so now this beautiful violet vortex is going through your body now. Imagine this tornado is going through your body, and it's a violet color. Can you imagine that? Close your eyes and imagine it. There you are. There, and there it goes. There it goes. See? Your feet are hot. Feel it? There we are. That. Here's what they're going to tell me to tell you, and that's all I'm going to say, okay? Okay, you can open your eyes. Do that. That's all you got to do. Feel how your head got quiet? Yes?
Yeah, I even felt it kind of like buzzing.
Yeah, well, it got quiet and you started to sweat as soon as I got you to calm down. Do that every time you think of going off on tangents and thinking of negative things, which is almost every thought you have in your brain. Do that. And that's all you got to do. I got to go.
I even
Thanks.
wondered,
No,
I'm like,
no, gotta go, gotta
one of my
go, gotta go,
highest
gotta go,
okay,
gotta
okay.
go,
No, but
gotta
I'm
go,
wondering
gotta
that.
go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. And here's the reason I gotta go. You're a looper. You're a looper. You want to loop right back into the negativity. And so
But I
no,
mean,
no
I'm glad
looping.
that
No,
I
I can't hear you. I
that.
can't talk. I'm going to talk over you because that's what
No,
you
that
do.
just means
That's
now I
what you
get
do. No, that's what you do.
So
I hear what you're saying. Yeah, no, yada, yada, yada. That's what you do. I'm not going to, yeah. Just stop. And that space right there, that space. Feel how you got better and you got light. Now you got quiet in your head. You got to make your head shut up. That's all you got to do. That's the reason I don't talk over people, but the only reason I did that is because you do. And so what you got to do is stop. Allow that blue light in your head, and I see you being perfect, and I see you being okay, and I see you being happy, and I see you getting out of stuck. You just got out of stuck. Stay out of stuck. Don't loop. I love you. I'll see you next week. All right? I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, and I appreciate you. And so a lot of times, guys, it sounds like I'm bitching. But, you got to realize, don't loop. If you crawl out of your negativity, don't loop back into it the next second. Because realize that is a rhythmic thing that the demons have you doing. You see? Like you get okay, and then you go, oh, but, and then you start digging back into your, hole. Don't do that. Don't do that. And that's it's totally a rhythmic thing the demons trick you into. Anyway, who are we talking to?
Thank you, Gary. Okay, let's go ahead and go to Carletta Coleman. Thank you for being so patient, Carletta.
Thank you.
Hey, girl.
You're welcome.
Oh, let me see. Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah. What's your question?
Hi, Gary.
Hey, I like you. I can feel you. I like talking to people when I get really warm inside. As soon as I say hello to you, I feel really warm inside.
Oh, I feel that too. Thank you for giving us so much love.
Well, I do love you. I do love you. And see, that's the thing. And it's easy to love people who love. It's hard to love people who don't love. And many times the reason they don't is because they're stuck. So for us people who love, it is our job, even though it's harder, to do your very level best to get them out of stuck. And then once you do get them out of stuck, you'll find that a lot of times they're the ones that bring you the big blessings. And they're the ones that really, really, really are there for you, And so because when you're down the hole and somebody picks you up and drags you out of that hole, you actually feel endeared to them. And you love them. You like, damn, I love you. You're a mess, but you're my mess, and I don't give a damn because I love you. And so that's kind of. I think you get that. I can tell you're a person that's like, because you don't give up on people. You're one of these people. You don't give up on nobody. And so you're like that.
I do my best. I do my best not to.
Yeah, you know what? I thought about that. And I kept on. I was talking to God. It was yesterday, and God says, "Do you always do your best?" I went, "I think I do." He goes, "I wanted to let you know you do." I'm like, "Okay." He says, "You do your best. If you do your best, that's all you can do is your best." And I think you do your best. And so that's cool. When you know you're a person that does your best, well, that's your best. I did my best. If my best wasn't good enough, well, I did it. That's what I did. So it's all good. But anyway, let's talk about your stuff. What you got going?
Okay, my question is, in January, my sister girl, 48 years, died tragically. You helped her cross over. But I just want to know, how is she doing? Her name is Joanne.
She shows me her dancing. Her feet are going up like this, and she's like jamming and stuff. She's got a lot of rhythm too. Could she dance?
Yes, her and I love music. That was one of our connections.
Oh,
early on, yeah.
Oh, so it makes sense. And so,
yes.
How long did you know her? How long were you friends with her?
48 years.
Okay, because she's a young hottie now. Yeah, she shows me, and she's like, she's kind of doing her boobies, and she's making a funny joke, and she's like being silly, right? That'd be her,
yes.
Right?
Yes, that's her.
All right, and she's got great shoes. She showed her shoes are very pretty.
Oh my
And
gosh.
what does that mean? What does that mean to you?
She loved dressing. She
Yeah.
loved clothes and very flamboyant in colors and
Yeah.
she loved those kind of things.
Yeah, well,
Very
she's crazy.
colorful.
She's got blue shoes on, and she's like being funny and crazy and totally all about it. She tells me to tell you, and she says I am all about it. And so, how cool, right? And so she's just
Yeah.
like in heaven. She's just like she was here, but even more. She tells me to tell you. She tells me to tell you that heaven is one hell of a party. That's how she says it. Heaven is one hell of a party.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna put that on a coffee cup. Dina, remember that one. Anyway, heaven's one hell of a party. All right.
Wow.
And so because she's fun. And so but she tells me she loves you. She came to you a couple of times, either in dreams or in when you're waking up or going to when you're does that make sense to you?
Yeah, we talked at least once a week. After
No,
she
she's talking about
passed.
after she passed. Okay.
After
Yeah.
she passed, she said, I heard her say, it's beautiful up here.
Okay, well now
It's
she's telling you
beautiful
it's
here.
a party.
That's what she said.
Now she's saying heaven's one hell of a party, and so she's just having fun, and
Good.
she's really good. She says thank you for helping me out, and so she was stuck, and so when people are earthbound, they're stuck, and so she was stuck. We helped her out, got her to the light, and she's now just being her. She's having fun. She's getting to hang out with I don't know if it's a mother or a grandmother, but she's hanging out. Whoever this was a partier, was a fun one. I think it's her grandma. Who is that? Who's she talking about?
I don't know. I don't know if it's her mom.
Maybe it's her mom.
Maybe her mom, because here was her aunt and uncle that raised her.
Okay.
But they were older. They were older when they
Right.
were raising her. So I don't know if it's her or not. I didn't know her grandmother.
I think it's her mom.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's
Oh,
the
you
reason
mean
her
her
mom,
mom or the one that raised her?
the one that raised her.
Okay.
Yeah, that's who
Mhm.
it is. Yeah.
Yes.
And so, but she's having fun. She just loves it. She's
Good.
having a good time. She tells me to tell you she's with you every day, and she appreciates you every day. And she says she can see you. She wants you to have more fun and laugh more. And so, all right.
I miss her. I miss
Yeah.
her so much.
Yeah. Are you coming to our virtual retreat?
I want to, but you know what?
Here's what I can do. I'll give you a free one. Okay. All right.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, because you need to see this. You need to really see this. You need to really get what I can do to show you what you can do. See, that's what a retreat is. A retreat is when I teach you how to do what you know how to do, and you don't know you know how to do it yet, right? And so, but I can get that through to you. And if I got you guys for 2 or 3 days, I can 4 days. I can show you how. And so I'll give you a free virtual retreat, and everybody can get a retreat. All you got to do is just got to call up Michelle, but I think this is going to change your life, is what I heard. Feel like you did get teary because you can feel the healing
I've been
energy
teary
coming.
the whole time.
Yeah.
Ever since you got on, I have just been
Well,
teary.
you're healing me, and I'm healing you. I got teary too. See, got tears too. Yeah, girl, it works like that. Anyway.
Thank you, Gary.
Yep.
I love you so much.
Your
I
friends
love
got-
Dean and Michelle and everyone. Thank you. Thank you.
we
Thank
love you back.
Thank you.
We love you
Thank
too,
you.
Carletta. You're such a
Yeah.
beautiful soul.
Yeah,
And
and
you're so
you're-
beautiful.
Yeah, and your friend's got crazy lipstick on right now. She's like crazy lipstick. Did she wear like crazy lipstick back in the day when she was young, hottie?
Well, we were in high school together, not then.
Okay.
Not then. But
Okay.
as she matured, yes. She
Mhm.
was very bright and vibrant.
That's what I see right now.
Yes.
So she's having fun.
I'm so glad. Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
All right. I love
Thank
you, girl.
you. Bless
Hey,
you.
I'll see you.
Bless you.
I'll see you at the retreat. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Call
All
us
right.
so we can make sure you're hooked up, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
This is fun.
Oh, she's
know-
such a blessing.
Didn't she? God, I got high from her. And see, you guys will get high from each other. That's the reason I love the retreats, because I get to hang out with you in person. That's always fun with me. I have such a good time. But all you people that are joining the virtual retreat, you'll find it's the same. You'll be able to hang out with everybody. You'll get to know people other than me. And you'll get to see us do all kinds of things you don't always get to see us do, and so it's really fun. It's like sort of watching from backstage. It's a fun time. Who are we talking to, girl?
Thank you, Gary. Can we go to Catherine's iPhone, please? She's been very patient. Catherine's iPhone. Thank
Catherine's
you.
iPhone. Unmute yourself, please.
Oh, I got a lot of healing energy.
Hey, Catherine.
I'm calling about my dog.
Okay.
She's running around like crazy right now. As soon as we got on, she's
Good.
been all calm. But a month ago, she was attacked by a pit bull. She's a dachshund, really small dog.
Right.
And the dog came out from behind, out of nowhere, and tore into her. And it was really awful. And took her weeks. Let me pick her up real quick.
Did she get bit in the back anywhere around the spine?
Yeah, she did right here.
Yeah,
See,
around
right
the spine.
here
Yeah.
and underneath, and she had tubes, and it was like 12 days of just bleeding through the tubes and stuff. It was really
Hey, girl.
horrible. But she has
let me
really
go
healed.
ahead. Go ahead and tell me real quick, and then I'm gonna work on healing.
She's got some mental issues now with barking at all the dogs now, and people, and it's kind of stressful.
Okay, I'm gonna just pull the traumas off of her, and so there she's looking at me. That's kind of cool. Hey there, girl. What are you doing? I'm pulling all this off of you. There we go. I felt her sinuses open. She wiggled her head. That was funny. Dogs are easy to heal. I love it when she looks straight at me. What's her name?
Dottie.
Dottie. What up, Dottie? Dottie. Let me look at you. There we go. All right. And there we go. She can see light. She's seeing all the angels around her. And so she's kind of going, what is all of this going on? There we are. I'm just peeling all these. There's a dark energy out there she's going back to, that is the old trauma. And I'm blowing this up from her. Her eyes are getting pretty big because she sees that dark energy right now. And now I blew it off of her. And now she got calm. And there we go. Feel how hot she got that instant?
Yeah.
She got hot right then. See?
Good. I'm hot too.
Yeah. Well, there we are. I pulled it off of her. She'll be okay. She'll be fine. She's very lucky because at her spine, one of the teeth problems almost went into the spinal cord. It went and it barely touched this. I don't know if you know it, but I see it. And so, but it caused a little bit of nerve thing there. And so, and I'm just putting a lot of light and healing that area. Feel how hot she got now? Yeah. See? And so dogs are very easy to heal. They're much easier than humans. And so, because they don't have all this other human stuff. And so, there we go. That's funny. Yeah, look at that. And so, there we are.
There was a noise in our kitchen.
Yeah, she's like, I'm not liking that. Well, she's just trying to protect you. That's all. And so, now can you feel where your hand is? It got really warm.
Yeah. Will she be calm a little bit more now?
But she'll be a lot better. Yeah, she'll be a whole lot better. Yeah, there you go. That's good. She'll be all right. Yeah, just give her 2 or 3 days, and I see her being a lot better.
Thank you so much, Gary.
You're welcome. Good luck.
Thanks. Bye, y'all.
That was fun. Actually, I like that. That was fun for me.
Yeah,
I
she
love
had a
dogs.
cute doggy.
You know, it was really crazy because Judy, I don't know if you have those pictures we had earlier. If you can give those to Noach and Adriana, maybe. We were at
pictures.
we were at breakfast today, guys. Let me tell you what I got there. So we're at breakfast today, and everybody's there, and Michelle's holding the cutest dog on the planet Earth, right? And then she talks about my dog, my little dog, Taco, right?
That's my grandson too.
Yeah, right. Now she says this, and she says, well, he looks like a hyena. Right?
I did.
And you got the cutest dog in the world. There's Taco. Well, he kind of does look like a hyena, I guess. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's kind of, And so I'm like, and Taco was like, I could tell he could feel it. He could feel that we were talking about him, and he could feel like, do I look like a hyena? What do you guys think? Right? You think so? Maybe he looks a little bit like a hyena. I think so. Anyway,
So funny.
anyway, but he's a
'Cause he's
love bug. He's a love bug. So my dog looks like a hyena, and your dog is the cutest dog that's ever breathed air on the planet
Fellas
Earth.
saying
I
hi.
get it, right?
Thank you, Gary.
Yeah, that's okay. Well, thank you too, Michelle. I appreciate it a lot. You know,
I still love Taco. He's still my grandbaby.
even though he's ugly.
That's
No, you would
Happy's
give
baby.
you would totally you don't have an ugly person in your family. You have got
Aw.
the prettiest family in the world, and I'm telling you, if anybody ever screwed around in your family and had an ugly kid, you guys would give it away. You would be like, "I'm sorry, you look like a hyena. You got to go live with Taco and Gary." Yeah,
That's funny.
yeah, you're out of here. You're an ugly one. Anyway, something like that. Oh, well, we all have our curses, don't we? Anyway, poor Taco. Poor
Poor
Taco.
Taco.
Let me see the picture one more time. That's a crazy picture. That's a crazy picture. Right?
Bless you.
How did Taco get to where he looked like that? Whatever. There we are. I don't know. There we are. He does look like a hyena.
Only a cartoon. Only a cartoon.
It's almost like a mother that has an ugly baby. Oh my God, he's so cute. And you look, oh my God, right? You can't say someone's child looks like a hyena.
Well, Taco's very smart, so
He is.
He's an intelligent little dog.
That is funny. That's funny. There, I'm gonna make a coffee cup of that.
There you go.
We're making coffee cups, guys. You guys can have a hyena taco coffee cup. Anyway, who are we talking to? We're silly. We're out of our minds.
Oh, thank you, Gary. Okay, let's go ahead and go to Inez. Hi, Inez. Go ahead and unmute.
There's two.
Inez.
There's two.
Right here. I'll do it. Right there. Go ahead and unmute it, Inez. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Thank you. Thank you for selecting us.
You're welcome.
Glad to see you. Glad to see you. Hey, girl. Hey, what's your question? What's happening with you?
Well, we just recently relocated to Florida, and my husband just started a job which is only part-time, and now he's having gout pains. I wonder if you can help him with that, and also help him get a full-time job. He's applied, but they've been like just letting him wait.
Let me look at him. Okay, here we go. I'm looking at, and here's the thing. Dark energy will give you gout. Okay, I have gout. Okay, and so but when the planet goes super dark, you can get attacked by gout. And so that when really what happened to me earlier last week, I had that type of gout energy attack, right? And when I did, you feel, guys, like pain. Usually it's in your feet, your knees, whatever. And so is it in your feet, or where is it for you?
The toe.
Your toe, in your feet. And it's the number 2 pain known to man. The number 1 pain is a kidney stone. The number 2 is gout. So it sounds like, so you have gout, big deal. You'll get over it sooner or later. You'll be okay. Okay. Not really. When you have this, it hurts. It is terrible and it's crippling, and you're crippled, right? And so what you have to realize is, there's many different things that works for people, but different things work. For me, it's coltracine. That's what I take, and when I take it, it goes away, and I'm good. Or I will find I'll take a little coltracine daily, and I get better, and I don't have any issues ever. Or I drink black cherry juice. The natural way is black cherry juice extract, right? And it's like black cherry juice without sugar, no sugar, and then you'll find you'll get better. You could eat also about a half a dozen cherries per day if you can get them, and you'll get better. So there's many different things you can do. You can do natural things, you could do other, but you have to treat it, and you have to realize you have to not eat things that have a lot of uric acid. And so you have to sort of discipline yourself to get through this, and then you'll be fine. But if you don't address it, you're going to have the biggest pain in the world known to man, except a kidney stone. So that's all you got to do. But you also, if you clear your dark energy, you'll find your gout goes away too. So that helps as well. I do both. And so here's the deal. I'm clearing your dark energy off of you. If you notice, you got warm all over really quick. You felt that. You're really spiritually gifted, and you had a family member that was gifted. Was that your mom or your grandmom? Who was the gifted person? You had somebody that could know things. Who? Who?
I think you said it was his grandfather.
Okay, I could tell it was back. I couldn't tell who it was, and so, but this person was. See how your hands got warm now? Okay, you have the same energy as this grandfather, so you're spiritually gifted, and so you're going to get beat up when the planet goes dark. You're going to go dark with it. So if the planet has a dark day, you'll have a dark day. When you have a dark day, for some reason, gout kicks in. Okay, it's just like if you eat too much red meat, gout kicks in. You eat drink too much sugar, gout kicks in. Too much red wine, gout kicks in. And so you got to realize these different things. And so that's what it is. I've danced with this for 20, 30 years. And so and I really usually never ever have a problem because I address it. And so you got to just treat it like that. And so you'll find that'll work. Okay?
Thank you.
Yeah, I cleared your energy. Now your foot's getting different warm, lighter down there. Feel it? Different feeling. Good. Good luck, guys. Good luck in Florida. I see you doing well. You're going to get 2 job offers. One where you are is going to give you another job that's full time, and one somewhere else that maybe you've applied to already. If you've applied to several places, yeah. And so you're going to get 2 jobs. All you need is one. You'll be set. Okay.
Thank you.
Good luck. Yeah. Good luck. I like you.
Thank you, Inez. And
Yeah, they're fun.
take
They're
care.
fun. Who we
Good
got?
luck. Okay, thank you, Gary. Can we go ahead and go to Sean Stocks? I went ahead and unmute.
Sean, stop. So mute yourself.
Hi, thanks for being so patient.
Hi, you're
Hi.
welcome.
Hey, what's your question?
My question is, I've been having lower back pain since end of August of last year, and then about a month ago, I started moving into my right hip, and it goes right into my sciatic, and I'm just wondering if there's something going on there that I need to go get it checked out, or...
Yeah. Can I fix it? Is that okay?
Yes, please.
Okay. When I look, I see a demon with a spear skewing it. Okay. And I just pulled it out of there. And so there we go. Feel how your hip got warm?
Yes. Mhm.
Good. There.
That's it?
That's it.
And
You had
that's going to take care of my lower back, too?
well, your demon, you were getting stuck in the back by a demon. And then I cleared, I'm clearing all your dimensions of demons. There we go. And now the other leg got warm and the other hip got warm. See? And so,
Yes.
and that fixed your lower back, I think. And so now then notice your sinuses open, and now your feet got hot, and now you can breathe, and all of a sudden you can breathe. See?
Yes.
Okay, there. And so I
Awesome.
did, yeah. And so there we are. So I just cleared all your energies, and you're really an amazing person, and you always do everything for everybody, and you sort of got emotionally shut down a few years, maybe a couple years ago. Does that make any sense?
Yes. Uh-huh.
Okay. Can I fix that? Can I fix it?
Yes, please.
Okay. I'm going to go back and get rid of that trauma there. I just got rid of it. And just say, I am a good person.
I am a good person.
And just say, I am happy.
I am happy.
I am love.
I am love.
I am fine.
I am fine.
There we go. See, look how warm you got. Feel it?
Yes, I feel warm. Mhm.
Yeah. So you just have to go to your center, your I am energy, your I am consciousness. And so as soon as you did that, I saw everything straighten out with you. Okay? And I feel the darkness going off your brain. There we go. Don't take medications. They feel like they'll mess you up. You got to be careful. And so there we go. And there
What
we go.
about my heart medication?
Well, you got to take that. I'm not saying don't take any medication.
Just any other extra
Yeah,
stuff.
be careful of antidepressants and things or whatever, because your brain, you got an amazing spiritual brain, and sometimes people who have spiritual brains think there's something wrong with them. You're getting depressed. Well, yeah, you're an empath, and if you're around a bunch of depressed, crazy people, you're going to be depressed and crazy. You see? And so you're like a sponge. You soak up everybody, right?
Yes.
and you figure that out. So you have to meditate yourself out of it. Don't medicate yourself out of that. And you'll find you'll be fine. That's what you'll find. You'll be fine. But no, don't not take your heart medication. But I'm just saying you have to be a little bit careful of any type of anything that is anything that alters your mind, because your mind is very powerful and it's already perfect. You just have to meditate and understand the energy so that you can actually deal with it. And so this has really been the little keys to the kingdom all the way through your lifetime of trying to figure that out a bit. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, if you come to our virtual retreat, you'll get this. I'm telling you, you should do that. And so I'll give you a free virtual retreat. Okay.
You will? Thank you, Gary.
Yeah, because
That's awesome.
Well, I see it changing your life.
Wow.
Yeah. So, and this is going to help you. This is really going to help you. It will change your life, and you'll understand how to deal with other people that you're around. Don't mop yourself into a reclusive corner because you're an empath, but you'll be able to allow those people's energy. It'll go into you, but out of you. It'll go through you, but it won't be you, and it won't become you. And so that's the way you don't get possessed by other people. And you'll find you'll feel good, and you're able to share your light and help them just like they can help you. So that's what I see. So I'll see you at the virtual retreat. Make sure call Michelle and get hooked up. Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Thank you so much, Gary. Michelle.
See how you feel better. See you feel better. Your back's not hurting. Yeah, it's good.
Yes.
You'll be all right. Okay.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Hey, good luck. Good luck.
Thank you.
There we go.
That's awesome.
Yeah, because it makes a difference. And see, a lot of times you just don't know how to fly your plane. I'm always talking about, learn how to be you. And you got to understand your spiritual self so that you can understand your physical body and your physical being and your emotional being. And so you can be able to actually hang out on the planet Earth and enjoy your time. And so that's important. Create your heaven on earth. What was that saying that lady said from heaven a minute ago? We're having one hell of a party up here in heaven or something like that. What was it? It was good. Whatever it was good. Dean, I hope you remembered it.
We can replay the recording.
Yeah, we replay it. Yeah, because that was a good saying. Yeah, having a hell of a good time up here in heaven. Anyway, something like, I don't know, whatever. Yeah, that makes sense. Who are we talking to?
Thanks, Gary. Can we go to Janet and Jake Swinney, please? Janet and Jake. There you go. Go ahead and unmute.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, guys. Hey, what's happening? How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. You guys are all cozy. You're laying in bed being lazy or laying on the couch or something,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And so anyway, what's your question, guys? What's happening?
Oh, Jake wants to ask something. He is spiritually gifted, he said, and he wants to know how he can help everybody else when he can't get a hold of you.
Oh, how can he help? What did he say? How can he help himself, or how can he help other people?
Help.
Just how I can help like everybody else around me a little more.
So we don't,
well, you're very much a conduit of light, and so what you do is, how can you help everybody around you? You feel full of light and realize there's different things that goes on the planet Earth at different times. And so it's really, really important to realize that if you take advantage of that light, so close your eyes and imagine this big blue tornado of light that's coming in through the Milky Way galaxy that God showed me earlier. There we are. And Aaron even brought up, which is crazy. It's a big violet colored light. And it just hit you in the top of the head. And now it went all the way through your body. You saw that. You felt that. See that? Yeah, that's a crazy feeling, right? And so, and it feels good. And see, it made your throat get warm, you see? And so that means that you can say things to other people that will either cheer them up, change their lives, enlighten them, make them happy. And see, now you feel light all the way down to your toes. And see, Janet, you feel your head get light and your sinuses open. You see? Nice. Right. There we go. And so, who's that? Who we got? Nice animal night. Hey there.
Mila.
It's a creature comfort.
Oh, well, it's not exactly taco, so it's doesn't look
No.
like nobody told you your dog looks like a hyena, but anyway.
Actually,
So,
she looks like a long-necked giraffe.
oh, well, that's cool. Well, everybody, tonight we got dog night. I love it. And so, but you'll find that's all you got to do is let the light in. Allow the light to go into you, and then when you're lit, you can light everybody else. So you got to light yourself first. That's the reason it's really important for you to meditate. If you meditate, you're going to be able to allow the light in, and then you'll see that everything will work. That's what I see. Okay? And so, perfect.
Thank you
All
so
right.
much, Gary.
Hey, good luck. I'll see you guys soon. Okay?
See you
Appreciate
soon.
it. Appreciate
Bye for
it.
now.
Thank you guys.
They're fun.
Aw.
And so and for all you guys, it's really important. Let the light in you. Once you get all lit up, then you can help other people. It's easy. Then it's really, really easy. And if you don't have a lot of light in you, it's very hard. In other words, it's like you're the drowning person, and so you may have a drowning person around you, and they're going to ask you to help them. I'm drowning, and you're like, man, me too. You're not going to be able to help each other. Don't ask for help if you're drowning from another drowning person. And so don't be that drowning person. Well, how do you do that? Well, you get above it simply by allowing the light in you. You get all lit up, then it's really easy to help. Who we got?
Thank you, Gary. Can we go to Lisa Hahn, please? Thanks for being patient, Miss Lisa.
All right, Lisa, unmute yourself. Where's she at? Lisa Hahn.
Yep.
All right.
There she is.
Hi.
Hey, Lisa, how are you? There you go.
Hi.
I've been dancing with you for about a week on private readings trying to get you or something.
There's your time again. It's only been a day. We've only been dancing for a day.
Oh, it feels like, because I kept on going, why, it's like, we were seesawing up and down. And so,
We'll get it figured out.
Yeah, but I had you in my head this morning. Your mom is sick. Is that correct? Or somebody sick? Who's sick?
My husband's mom has Parkinson's, and my dad has like kind of bad stroke after effects.
Okay. All right. Let me just clear that off.
Sure.
Okay.
Thank you.
There we go. Because I remember someone was sick. And so there we go. There we go. And there we go. Look at how you can breathe now. See? Different
Feeling pretty
feeling.
warm.
Pretty warm. They are too. So I just helped them out. Easy to do. And so much better.
Thank you.
Much better. Ask me a question. What's your question?
Yeah. Well, I have a question. So my husband and I, we're having our 20-year anniversary this year, but we have been off, like just not quite connected lately. He does a lot of things that irritate me, and I'm sure it's the same way. So I'm just hoping you can kind of help us be one again.
You guys, you can be possessed by demons. You can be possessed by other people, a control freak mother. You can be possessed by a spouse that's nutty. You have reptilians.
Ooh.
Reptilian aliens. I know this will sound crazy, guys. I know it sounds a little crazy when I start talking about aliens, but they do exist, and there's aggressive ones that have been killing folks forever. And so you guys have those things. Feel how you feel tight in the back of your neck right now?
Yes.
It's a tight, uncomfortable feeling.
Mm-hmm.
And that's because I'm pulling a reptilian alien out of you. And so there we go. And I'm just going to yank it out. And there we go. And there we go. And then I cut it into mini pieces. And so there we are. I saw you start to shine immediately. That means you felt really warm. Lighter.
Yeah, really warm.
Yeah.
Like tingly, kind of weak.
Uh-huh. And so, but I pulled that thing out of you. And you had 4 more, and I just killed those. And your husband has, I don't even believe the number I see. He has about 600 of these. Okay. So he must be loony toony.
He's been loony toony lately.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And that's not even in my vocabulary. New phrase, loony toony. No, loony toon. There we go. So I'm just clearing this off of him. That's crazy. I've never seen that many on one person. And there we go. Look how hot your feet are now.
Mm-hmm.
And now
they feel clammy and hot at the same time.
Yeah, that's because I cleared all this mess out of your house. And I cleared
your house. The house has felt really dark every time I kind of walk around.
Yeah. What city are you in?
Minnesota, Eagan, Minnesota.
That's right. Okay. I'm just clearing all this mess off. They're all in that city right now. I'm clearing the whole city.
Wow.
There we go. Feel how you feel really good, slightly like real happy in kind of a weird way.
Kind of loopy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you know what's been dancing with our schedules. Interesting, right? See, these things didn't want me to talk to you because they realize that I'll kill all them. So,
Yeah, I feel it.
yeah, and so, but I just did. This was a real big problem, not only for you, but for everybody in that area. And so they affect different areas at different times, and they really bring it down. And so, but what they do, they jump in your body, and they will make you. They don't fit in your body correctly because they got a big hump on their back, and they'll actually have you. You'll have neck pain and upper back pain.
I have lower back pain too.
Yeah, well, you can, and that's because their tail hangs out your lower back. Interesting, right? But they jump inside your body and infest your body. I know I sound like science fiction land, but I'm telling you guys how it works. And so, and I just cleared that off of you, and I cleared it off your husband. Now he's going to feel really good. He actually thought he was losing his mind. Has he told you that?
No, but I mean, I see it.
Okay, well, the reason is because he had that many of those things. And so that many of those things, it's amazing he's still walking around. And so, but I just cleared it off of him. He's going to feel great now. And so
the kids are okay too with that? You get 2 girls.
They are now.
Good.
Yeah.
It's been a little hellish at home lately.
Yeah, it would be living in that infestation. See, sometimes they'll just get going, and that's what that is. But we got rid of that. That's crazy. And so now then you're starting to feel a little warm in your chest, which feels nice.
Yeah, like kind of the upper stomach.
Yeah, crazy, right? Yeah. And so you're going to be okay. Yeah.
Good.
Good.
All right. Well, we'll get rescheduled.
Okay, good. Thanks. It'll be easier this time without a few hundred of those things. Anyway, those are one of the most aggressive entities that can attack you. And so, and
I wasn't expecting that.
Well, it is what it is. And so that's the reason you guys want to learn how to see spiritually, because there's no way in the world you're going to be able to figure this out with your head. You have to see spiritually so you can see what's there. And so if it is a reptilian alien, as crazy as that sounds, a reptilian alien is an alien, but however, it's got all the characteristics of a demon, and they hate humans. And they really want to annihilate us for some reason, but at the same time, they use our light for, because they don't have any. And so it's kind of a weird catch-22 with those guys. And so, but you really can ask for the spiritual gift to get rid of them. If anybody thinks they have this thing going on, you just say, God, give me the spiritual gift to get rid of this reptilian alien thing. And he'll give you a thing that looks a little bit like a cheese grater. And you take it and you just go through your body and it cuts them up in little pieces. Because if you leave them if you don't do that, they grow back. Kind of weird. You see? And there we go. And you want to clear yourself with this cheese grater looking thing. That's what the spiritual gift looks like. But it frankly works. Now look how good you feel now.
Yeah.
Right?
I just glanced at myself and I even look
look light. Better. I saw it when you changed. And so you're going to feel really good, and everybody else will too. Clear yourself. Make sure you guys don't have those things, especially if you live in Minnesota, because they tend to attack areas. That's what they do. And so there we go. And so there. Now you can breathe better. See how you breathe? Different feel. Good. Yeah, crazy, but that's how that works. Anyway, love you.
Wow.
Talk to you soon.
Right. Yeah, thanks, Gary. Glad we got to connect.
All right, thanks, Odie. Thank you. That's crazy, huh?
Thank you, Lisa. Good luck.
Those things are aggressive. They actually make you hate the person that's around you. So you'll just hate each other, because one jumps in one person, one jumps in another, and you're off to the races. And so if it's your spouse, you hate your spouse. If it's your whatever family member, you'll hate that family member, and so that's the way it works. Who are we talking to?
Thank you, Gary. Can we go ahead and get Eva Sanchez on there, please?
Is it just under Eva?
Yep.
All right. Eva, unmute yourself, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks. Good to see you. We miss you.
Hi, everybody. Thank you.
Hey.
Thanks for getting me on. Hi,
Hey.
Gary.
Hey, how are you? What's your question?
Well, I feel like I was getting pretty beat up, and I don't know if it was from family members more or what, but as you can see, I'm in the hospital too. So
Wow.
I could use some light or
Yeah, let me look at you. Yeah, you're backwards in your body. You have multiple demons. You have something attacking your kidneys. I don't know if you're aware of that. And you are aware?
I have a cyst going on that they don't know where it came from.
Is the cyst on the kidney, or where is it?
No, I don't know. It's just
Abdominally? Yeah. Okay, let me just clear this, okay?
Okay.
I didn't actually feel that bad, but okay.
There we are.
Well, I did, but some
Yeah.
spots.
Now look how you feel lighter now. See?
Mm-hmm.
There.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Let me
Yeah.
just work on. Let me get rid of a couple of things I see that's messing you up.
Hmm.
You have really crazy deficiencies going. Make sure you want them to really do extensive blood work on you while you're there. Okay? And so make sure they do that and then look at it. They can do blood work and never look at the blood work. Sounds like I'm, bitching at doctors because I actually believe in doctors. I don't disbelieve in doctors. And so one of my best friends is Michael Grossman, my doctor. Thank God for him or I'd be dead. And so, but as I see it, they really got to pay attention to the blood work. There's a little catch-22 there that they got to figure out, And
My
so,
white count is down. So
what's that?
my white count is down.
Your white count is down. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they just got to look at that, and they got to look at the telltale sign is in the blood work because there's another thing that's up, and so then they'll understand why that's down. Okay. And so they just got to look at the blood work. If they didn't catch it the first time, they may have to do a little more extensive blood work, and you're going to figure it out because better to do it while you're there than when you're out of there. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, and now I'm just clearing off what I see. Hang on. It basically is pretty much endocrine system related. So if you have an endocrinologist look at you while you're there too, be a great idea. And I got rid of a bunch of different entities that were messing with you, bringing your vibe down. I fixed all that, and so now you look really bright. See, you feel warm in your face. Your hands are light. You're feeling much better. See, your feet are good. Yeah, and then you want to imagine this big ball of golden light going down into your belly and up into your chest and into your head. There we go. That's how you start to shine. So you got a lot of light in you. Feel that? Yeah, there was a big ball of healing energy that come down from heaven. God gave it to you. Just say thank you, God. Okay. Thank you, God. There we are. You'll be all right. Good luck, honey. Good luck.
All right,
Okay. Do the blood work. You have to really insist. Okay. All right. Good luck.
Thank you, guys.
Hey, appreciate
Thank
you.
you.
I've never
Oh,
ever
my
talked.
God.
The night's like hospital and dog night. Have you noticed?
Yeah.
We're like a little bipolar tonight. Hospital, dog, hyena, whatever. Anyway, Michelle, I can't believe you called my dog a hyena.
He's my grandson too. That's the only reason.
All right.
No, but he's so cute. I love him. But he was looking like a hyena. I think he just needs a haircut.
He was looking a little rough this morning.
Yeah,
He
his
was
hair
looking
was all
rough.
sticking up, and his beard.
He needs a bath. He needs a bath.
He needs a bath.
Yeah.
Watch, you guys that are coming to the retreat, you guys will see.
We'll take him to the groomers though before that.
Oh yeah,
Ah.
maybe.
Yeah, he's gonna love that. Anyway,
Uh-huh.
hyena
Legs
puppy,
looking like a
hyena
hyena.
hyena puppy. He don't like no baths. He like he'll
He
run.
looks tough though. Okay, hyenas look tough. A little scary, but tough.
And
Just
you,
kidding.
you,
Just
you and
kidding.
you and your little cute dog. Anyway, who we talking to?
Thanks, Gary. Okay, let's go ahead and go to Kari Hansen. Kari, thanks for being so patient. Go ahead and unmute.
All right, Kari.
Oh, hi. Hi, guys.
Hi.
I wasn't sure if I was going to get called on. So, well, okay, now I'm really nervous.
Hey, girl.
Yeah. Hi.
Hey, what's your question, honey?
Hey. Yeah. So, yeah, I kind of had a rough week too. I know you mentioned that, or you brought that up earlier, and we were at our vet yesterday, actually at a referral clinic, emergency place, and brought my cat in. He's having some pancreas issues, and we were going to go see an internal medicine person and the radiologist as they're doing an ultrasound. Found a little mass on his pancreas, and so kind of has me a little worked up, worried. I'm trying not to worry, but
Okay, let me show you.
If
Let
you've
me
seen
show you.
anything, or
Well, yeah, I do. Here's what I want you to do. This is crazy. It's pet night and hospital night, and so now we're at vet night and pet night.
Yeah.
Here's what I want you to do. I
Yeah.
want you to imagine this giant blue vortex of blue light coming in, Okay. Okay, you got it. Okay. Now then, imagine that going into you. Now imagine that going into your kitty. Okay. And so then see the pancreas. It's sort of a wiggly, squiggly looking thing. Okay. And now just you'll see
Yeah.
the top of it catch on fire. See that?
Oh.
You saw that,
Uh-huh.
right? You can see
Yeah.
that. Yeah, you can
Yeah.
totally
I
see this.
can.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. That healed the darkness on the pancreas.
Oh, good.
Okay. Because
Okay.
it feels like the vet say they thought it was cancerous.
Um, I've been the doctor has mentioned, she said it was a decent chance that it wasn't cancer because usually she sees cats with in much of a, more of a, I can't talk today, much worse of a condition than he is. So
Right. Well,
yeah, she
I
thinks
think
there's a
it was.
decent chance.
Well, I think it was what someone would maybe call precancerous. Okay.
Okay.
And so, but you just burned it.
Oh, wow.
That's what happened right then. See how you got warm when I said
Wow.
it? See
Yeah,
that?
I just
Yeah.
got kind of flushed. Wow.
Yeah, well, that's because I didn't do anything to change your energy right then. I just told you the truth, and so, but I feel like it had a precancerous energy, and you burned it, and so that's what. But this particular blue light, see, the blue flame burns the hottest. Anytime I work with people that have cancer, I bring in blue light, and I see it burn up. And see, that's what I
Wow.
see. Sometimes they're healed instantly. I've seen that happen many, many, many times. God heals them. I don't, but that's how it works. It's always a blue light, you see, and
Wow.
then
Yeah.
and then sometimes not. It depends on the person, how they feel, how they allow,
Yeah.
how they don't take in negativity, and you loop back into their negativity, and so because
Mhm.
negative energy creates this, and sometimes empathic beings will empath dark energies, and so many times kitties are super psychic, and so they will empath things, but
Wow.
you were able to heal that darkness there. And now if you look back and imagine your kitty, close your eyes and look at your little kitty, and just imagine your kitty. There we go. Okay, now see her glowing with beams of light out of her. You see that? See, there you go.
Yeah.
You saw it right then.
Yeah.
You saw the vision. Okay, that's a God matrix that's now in your cat, and so that's what you want to keep in there. So just keep on imagining that and that blue light going in, and then that's what I see. So, and now you feel really,
Wow.
really good. And if you go touch your kitty, you'll find the cat's on fire. So that cat's really hot right now. The cat's like, "What's going on with me?"
Wow.
And so,
Yeah. Oh my
okay,
gosh. Wow.
yeah, yeah,
Cool. Can I ask one more question? Is that
sure,
okay?
yeah, of course.
Okay. Can you help my husband? He's been sick all week and he gets
Are-
really, we don't know what's going on. I don't know
Is
if it's
he
really bad
is he
allergies.
getting? Does he have headaches too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Let me clear
Yeah.
that. Well, he has a sinus problem on one side. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
And
Yeah.
so it's actually gone into a not only bacterial but like a fungal infection. Okay. And it's
Oh
down.
wow.
It's in
Okay.
the one side, and the back of his sinus is in the back of his head. Okay.
Huh.
And I'm just putting a lot of light in there, but he may need to do you may need to go to the doctor and not only take an antibiotic, but he may need to take use an antifungal,
Oh
too,
wow.
and wash out
Okay.
his sinuses with an antifungal. Because
Huh.
that's what it is.
Wow.
A lot of times he'll have a problem in his throat.
Yeah.
He'll have a little drip that's going down into his throat, but it's a fungal
Mhm.
infection. That's what I see. Okay.
Wow. Oh
Sometimes
my gosh. Thank
sometimes the
you.
doctor don't diagnose that because it's sort of an oddball a little bit, but that's what's happening. Okay.
Wow.
All right.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. I love you. Thank you.
You too.
Thank you.
All right. Good luck with the
Wow.
kitty. All right.
Oh, okay.
All right. There we go.
Thank you. Thank you.
This
Thank
is
you,
like animal
Kari.
night.
Thank you. Thank you.
I love you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. And I want you to come to our retreat right here in beautiful North Carolina. It's just great. I mean, we're having a ball. The gardens are looking good. We're all happy, And so we want you to come so you can hang out with us. We eat ourselves totally to death. We just have fun. We have a great big giant party. But most of all, we clear all the dark energies off you, and you guys can realize how easy it is and how happy it is just to hang out with people that are all one. And so it's really, really nice when we do the spiritual retreats because we all become one really fast, simply because I clear the dark energies off. I show you how to clear the dark energies off, and then you'll be able to be really, really lit up, really happy happy, and you'll find that you just get through everything so easy. And so you can get the virtual spiritual retreat. It's really easy to do. You can simply call Michelle at 702-822-0548, 702-822-0548. Call right now and get booked with our spiritual retreat, our virtual retreat, and you guys will learn a lot of stuff if you hang out with us for a few days. And plus, you'll laugh, you'll have fun, you'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll feel this, you'll feel that, but above all, you'll become enlightened a lot more by just simply attending. Check us out, GarySpivey.com or 702-822-0548, Gary Spivey. And you can also call for a private reading, 800-827-GARY. I'm doing a few of those this coming week as well. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Am I missing anything, Dino? I'm trying to remember if I'm missing
That's
something.
it. Virtual retreat, private readings. Love everyone. I don't know. But I'm missing it.
Yeah, and my dog Taco looks like a hyena. That's what we figured out.
it.
Where's
That's what
Taco?
we're missing.
Where's the picture? Show me that picture again. Where's it at? Where's it at? And so this is funny. And so, I mean, I never thought of him like that. I wonder how many people have kids and they go, "Oh, my kid is so cute." My kid is so. There he is. There's Taco.
Yep, there's Taco.
Anyway, well, I love him even though he looks like a hyena a little bit, I have to admit. Anyway, thank you, Michelle, for pointing that out with the world's cutest dog.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're right here.
Like a Disney character.
Yeah.
He does. That's from The Lion King, the hyena. Good
Anyway.
job, Judy.
Hey, I appreciate you guys. Thank you, Judy. Thank you to Noach, Adriana. Everybody's here. We're having fun. Everybody's here. My friend David, Brian, Gus, everybody. We're just hanging out in North Carolina waiting on you guys to show up. We look forward to seeing you this week.
We did forget something.
What did we forget? I can't remember.
The September.
Oh yeah. We also got a retreat in September, so you guys can come to that. Yeah, perfect. Oh, and we have crystals. I have all these crystals.
Yes.
I'm having. Give me a crystal. There we are. I've got all these crystals that I'm having fun with, and I'm learning each crystal does a different thing, and I'm having so much fun. And I realize that when they hang around me, when the crystals hang around me, I actually become a little different and a little more gifted and very much more connected to Zion Heaven. And so God showed me all these different gifts this week. And so we also got a bunch of crystals, and we'll put these up on the website so you guys can actually, buy some of these amazing crystals. And these are all handpicked by me. And I figured out different ones do different things. Ones that come from different parts of the world are really special, as well as some of the ones that come from here locally. And so there we go. What else we do? That's all we're doing. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. And I'll see you this week. I'll be right here.